This is Sirach 10:7. Pride is hateful before Yahweh and man, and by both doth one commit iniquity. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to you, Akim, pushing this word with true sincerity, with charity, presenting your bodies as a living sacrifice. We are ready to live. Salute you. So I just want to go into this lesson, and as you can see, the world is mocking these small hats. As the scripture says, the Lord has made them small among the heathen and greatly despised. All right. So you small hats, you are greatly despised. You are greatly hated. All right. All right. And you have matter of fact, hold on. Right. This is Sirach chapter 19. And I'll start at 22. Sirach chapter 19 and 22. The knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence, right? And prudence is foresight, all right? And the scripture says, if only thou would have acknowledged that, if only thou had considered thy latter end, okay? Because the wicked, which mainly the wicked is Esau, Edom, and mainly the wicked of Esau, Edom is the Amalekites, right? The head of Esau, Edom, right? Which are these small hats. The wicked doesn't have prudence, okay? So they don't consider the latter end. They have no foresight, right? Which is why Esau, Edom ended up in the situation that he ended up in the first place, selling his birthright, because our forefather, Jacob, which his name was later changed to Israel, Yasher Allah, which he is a principle of power, is what that means. All right. The way he moved, the decisions he made was he had a thoughtfulness, okay, of the future, all right, of what is to come. All right. Okay. And that's the mindset, that should be passed down to every Israelite, all right, is to look ahead towards the future, all right, knowing that the things that we do in this day and age and, in the now is going to translate into the future, all right. Everything that we do is a sacrifice, okay. And this guy, he didn't have the prudence to see that. That's why he sold his birthright. It wasn't nothing to him because, he didn't have wisdom, right? There's a wickedness, and the same is an abomination, and there's a fool wanting in wisdom, right? A fool lacking wisdom, right? He that hath small understanding and feareth Yahweh is better than one that hath much wisdom and transgresseth the law of Yahweh of the Most High, right? There is an exquisite subtlety. The same is unjust, and there is one that turneth aside to make judgment appear, and there is a wise man that justifieth in judgment. There is a wicked man that hangeth down his head sadly, but inwardly he is full of deceit, right? And nobody does that better or more often than these small hats, man. With that holla hoax shit, man, that they keep trying to shove down the whole world. They even got something called a holla hoax denier, man. You're a denier. You deny that happened to us. Look, well, if it happened to you, then goddamn it. First of all, it's not a part of Bible prophecy. That's one thing. All right. as far as you being the people. All right. Another thing is, what does the rest of the world have to do with that if it did happen? You know, and the evidence points for the most part to the fact that you're full of shit, right? There's a wicked man that hangeth down his head sadly, but inwardly he is full of deceit. So, yeah, he's trying to portray himself as the victim, all while slaughtering the entire earth, man. It reminds me of the song of Lamech. Lamech singing about his forefather um, Cain. If he be avenged sevenfold, surely Lamech 70 times 7, right? You know, showing you that Lamech was a bigger demon than even Cain. Kind of like the same way that these small hats are a bigger demon than these regular Edomites. These regular Edomites, don't get me wrong, they're demons and all, but not on the level that these small hats are. These small hats, you can't even talk about them, man. You can walk up to a regular Edomite and punch him in the fucking face, make a joke about him, you know, take his daughter and crack her. You could do all that to a regular Edomite, but if you even speak about these Amaleks, there's something different going on with them, man. And it's spiritual, all right? And Yahweh Shemiah Shah has sworn that he's gonna have war with Amalek, forever, right? Until it's time to get rid of this nigga, right? Casting down his countenance and making as if he heard not, where he is not known, he will do thee a mischief before thou be aware. And people are talking about how all these other how these small hats been kicked out of hundreds and hundreds of countries. All right, because everywhere they go, they do the same thing. They try to subvert people, man. They use subversive tactics, man, to overthrow you, man. All right. And if for want of power he be hindered from sinning, yet when he findeth opportunity, he will do evil. And that's Esau Edom, man. All right. But now we're in a time where the scripture says, let me get it. This is Jeremiah. No, that's not the one I'm looking for. Right, this is Jeremiah 49:10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not, right? Okay. So now it's time to expose this devil, man. And as the Lord said, I will reveal him with the spirit of my mouth and then destroy him with the brightness of his coming, man, of my coming, roughly paraphrasing, all right? So that's the process to reveal this devil, man. All right. As scripture says, as a dream when one awaketh, O Yahweh, when thou awakest, thou shalt despise his image, man. So now his image is being cast down before the whole earth, man. All right. And people are seeing that he is the cause. He's the red horse that took peace from the earth, man. All right. That nothing can have peace with him in rulership. Nothing's safe. Nothing's sacred. Family's not sacred. All right. No oath will be kept, man. I'm thinking about that song Viva La Vida about Coldplay. It basically chronicles the the rise of Esau Edom and the fall when you listen to the lyrics of that song. He said there was never an honest word, but that's when I ruled the world. Yeah, so when he ruled the world, there was never an honest word, man. All right. This devil, scripture says when he if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly, man. So there's a razor blade. Yeah, he gave you a sandwich, and you might think it's out of the kindness of his heart, but guess what? It's a pork sandwich. All right. Guess what? It's a razor blade in it, man. All right. It's poison, you know, you know, and he's standing off far off to see how it affects you, man. You know, this dude is the devil that the Bible speaks of, and he is the wicked that the Bible speaks of. And we are in the time of his revelation and destruction because these two things go hand in hand. All right. Him being revealed because his power was pretty much basically being able to hide himself. His power was secrecy. All right. Secrecy was his claim to fame, man. And now that that's gone, he has nothing else but the sword, right? Those were his two weapons, the sword and deception. When deception doesn't work anymore, all he has left is the sword. And that's what we're coming into, man. The time when he's about to use that sword, uh, you know, Scripture says he shall be mad as madmen, sparing none, still spoiling and destroying them that fear the Lord. So his main, he's let me grab this one scripture. This is Psalms 10 and 9. He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he draweth them into his net. All right. Matter of fact, there's another one. Let me see. Privily for bear with me. Yep, this is Psalms 10. Uh, I'm gonna start at 1 in this one. This is Psalms 10 and 1. Why standest thou far off, O Yahweh? Why hidest thou thyself in times of trouble? The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined, right? So, hey, the same trap that he's planning to put us in, whether it be these, no matter what it is, man, whether it be social, economic traps, because everything that he's designed here is a weapon and a trap, period. Any and everything you can imagine, right? Okay. Whether it be socioeconomic, systematic shit, or whether it be a biological warfare, he's waging warfare against humanity, mainly the Israelites, um, through many ways, right? For the wicked boasted of his heart desire, right? He boasted of how he wants to reduce the population, mainly the Israelites, how he wants to, do the greater Israel project, which really him getting back his birthright. He boasts of how the Lord can't, we can make the God as mad as we want to make him. We can make our own water and all this shit. He's boasting against Yahweh Shem Shai, but as the scripture says, Yahweh Shem Shai is not mocked. All right. At the end of the day, nigga, you played yourself, right? For the wicked boasted of his heart's desire, and blessed the covetousness whom Yahweh abhorreth. The wicked through his pride, the wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after Yahweh. Yahweh is not in all his thoughts. So this devil doesn't think about he doesn't think about Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, right? And that's how the wicked of our people are, right? They don't think about Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. They think that this world is going to continue on the way it's going to, the way it's been going, and that things are going to stay the same, man. But the Lord's getting ready. See, us who have this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man, we understand that we're at the end. Yahweh Bashim Shai is about to destroy this place, man, and you fucking people, okay, that are with this place, right? His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sights, right? Because he creates his own laws or unrighteous decrees, man. This nigga will literally have you come into a courtroom, swear on the Bible, whereas the Bible tells you you're not supposed to swear, right? Let your yea be nay, and let your yea be yea and your nay be nay, right? Let your word be your bond, pretty much. But he'll tell you to swear on the Bible and then throw all the laws of the Bible out and judge you according to his penal codes or anything that he just pulls out of his ass at the time, man. And he'll even break his own laws, man, his own unrighteous decrees, because they ain't laws, man. The Lord laid down the laws, man. You know why? Because this devil's. I always think about that nigga and that nigga Chauncey and what's that movie? Minister Society, man. Nigga Chauncey, man. I don't give a fuck what I said. And you better make it down Crenshaw, nigga. You know, nigga, you told me to be here at 8 o'clock. I don't give a fuck what I said. This nigga don't give a fuck what he said. He don't care about what he wrote on paper, man. This nigga broke every treaty he made with the so-called Native Americans, which is the tribe of Gad and Reuben, man. All right, tribes of Gad and Reuben. This nigga don't care about oath, all right? You know? He don't care about his so-called laws. He breaks them every day, right? His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. He hath said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud, right? Everything about this devil is nothing but fraud, man. All right? It's nothing but fraud, man. And his tongue is full of mischief and vanity. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages, and the secret places doth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor, right? And this place, you know, this devil has been drunk with our blood, man. Because he's been slaughtering us with impunity, man. And even if he doesn't do it physically himself, he does it through his he has a saying, the pen is more mighty than a sword. This motherfucker's killed more people through legislation than he has with the actual sword, okay? He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he draweth him in his net, right? And that he gets you into the system early, man, right? That's what this system is made to do. Funnel you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, you Israelites, into a prison system. Because this devil either wants you in slavery, because he can enslave you through the prison system, or he wants you dead. All right? He croucheth and humble himself that the poor may fall by his strong ones, right? He plays like he's this innocent puppy. Oh, just, you know, especially these small hats, man. You know, they've mastered playing the victim, man. While they're the number one they're the number one murderers, man. Okay? They funded the transatlantic slave trade, right? You know? They fund the nigger hip hop rap industry, man. The gangster rap industry. They paid and they bought and paid for that, man. You know, they the ones paid for these fucking hoe ass rappers, Sexy Red and Cardi B and all these bitches. They paid for them to influence our people to be wicked, man. All right. He coucheth and humbleth himself that the poor may fall by his strong ones. He hath said in his heart, Yahweh hath forgotten, he hideth his face, he would not never see it, right? And he also says, because he's the accuser of our brethren, hey, they've sinned against you, so I'm not sinning. I'm not going off because they sinned against their God. But there's still a recompense, nigga. Arise, O Yahweh, lift up thine hand, forget not the humble. Wherefore doth the wicked contemn Yahweh? He has said in his heart, thou wilt not requite it. And the Lord is about to requite this shit, man. And that's why we see these small hats crying and move up the band, because the Lord's just getting started on your ass. And you're weak, man. No, you're the basis of men. Hey, these fucking small hats, man, these are the weakest. Hold on, man. Let me. All right. That's these fucking. Look at this fucking motherfucker, right? This is who they would tell you King David is, man. This nigga, man. This nigga, man. All right, all right. This is what our mighty men is supposed to look like, right? Hold on, let me look at these motherfuckers, man. Look at these. Let me get an image of this motherfucker, man. Look at these motherfuckers, man. Right. 100 years from now, they tell you that this nigga is fucking Michael Jordan, man. 100 years from now, this nigga is this nigga right here. He was Mike Tyson. You know, you know. I know 100 years from now, this was Whitney Houston. You know, a hundred years from now, hey, this nigga right here, he was Tupac. This is what this devil would do, man. All right, so this is supposed to be this is the no, no, no. This is the basis of men. This is the weakest, lowest, most base men, that the earth has ever seen, man. And he's the only race of people that the Lord has ordained to be extinct. All right, after they served their 1,000 years of slavery, man, he's getting ready. He's getting ready to get rid of these fucking rats, man. All right. So yeah, man, we're in a time when these devils are being revealed, and nobody's feeling sorry for you fucking devils, man. Nobody feels sorry for you devils, man. Let me get this screenshot. I might use this for a thumbnail, man. Nobody's gonna feel sorry for you devils, and nobody is feeling sorry for you devils. They're fucking laughing at you, man. As the scripture says, you'll be hissed out of your place, man. You know? All right? Because scripture says, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee, man. Why criest thou for thine affliction? All right? Why you crying, man? Why so serious? All right? Where was that energy, man? Hey, we got a saying in the world, man, keep that same energy, man. How come you guys not keeping that same energy, man? We was talking about how you was slaughtering the Palestinians, how you kill their babies and shit. How you like to do this and how you like to do that, and how you're the chosen people. Where's that same energy, man? A couple fucking bombs hit your fucking bitch ass, and now you're fucking crying on camera and you want people to feel sorry for you after you've slaughtered millions and millions of people, man. Starting with the Israelites, man. Now you want to cry, you fucking bitch. All right? But this is just the beginning, man. I gotta quote that nigga, what's that nigga? Weekend. Save your tears for another day. Save those tears because you're going to need them, man. Because you ain't seen shit yet, man. Because Yahweh Shem Shai is about to rout you rats out of that land, man. All right? Matter of fact, let me get it, man. Let me get it, man. I got to get this scripture, man. You're going to wish you never put your hands on the Israelites. You're going to wish you never went into our land. You're going to wish you never lied and said that you was us. You're going to wish you never was the race of people that was stupid enough to fight against Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. You're going to wish you never did that, man. All right? This is Zechariah 12:1. The burden of Yahweh, the burden of the word of Yahweh, power of Israel, saith Yahweh, which stretcheth forth the heavens and layeth the foundation of the earth and formeth the spirit of man within him. Behold, I will make Jerusalem a cup of trembling unto all the people round about. And Jerusalem is a people before it's a place, right? And right now, these small hats, they're putting these legislations and these laws out really to try to put their hands on the prophets, man. All right? Okay? And when they shall be in the siege both against Judah and Jerusalem, and in that day will I make Jerusalem a burdensome stone of all people. All that burden themselves with it shall be cut in pieces, though all the people of the hold on. It's Zechariah 10:3. And in that day will I make a Jerusalem, Salaki. And in that day will I make Jerusalem a burdensome stone for all people. All that burden themselves with it shall be cut in pieces, though all the people of the earth be gathered against it. Right. So yeah, man, though all these other nations be gathered against us, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is gonna he's gonna rebuke them, man. The scripture says it talks about how he's gonna lift up a standard against them, man, when the enemy come in like a flood, man. All right. Or it says, though the nation make a rushing as a rushing of mighty waters, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is gonna rebuke them, man. Because they're gonna try to come in and basically make war with us, man. All right. It says, in that day, said Yahweh, I will smite every horse with astonishment and his rider with madness, and I will open mine eyes upon the house of Judah and will smite every horse of the people with blindness. All right, well, that's pretty much the point. All right, so, and a lot of these scriptures, they applied to us at one time, but now they, now they apply to Esau, Edom, and the rest of the heathen and other people, man. Even the wicked of our people in certain cases. All right. But yeah, nobody's feeling sorry for you small hats, man. All right. Now's the time. Your hurtful works have been fulfilled, man. You done enough, man. And now Yahweh Shemi outside is about to recompense it, man. And the whole world's gonna say, surely Yahweh power is the power that judges in the earth, man. As the scripture says, man. You're gonna realize and know that there's a judgment and a recompense and a price for everything you do in this place, in this world, especially when you fuck with his people, man, the apple of his eye, man. Because as the scripture says, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm, man. All right. And, the Israelites, we are the anointed overall, right? As far as nations are concerned. All right. But mainly the prophets. And you're planning on, getting rid of the prophets, man. And planning on making war with the Lord on his return, man. So you're completely fucked, man. All right, and it's just funny seeing you guys scramble and cry, and this is just the beginning, man. Just a couple. It's only been a couple. It's only been a few days, man. What, about 5 days, 6 days? All right, of bombs dropping on your stupid ass, man. And you already fucking fleeing out of the land, crying, fucking in front of the world, man. All right, out of all the fucking hardship and pain and death that you caused, man. Now you want to cry, man. That shit is hilarious, man. But I digress. I hope this lesson was edifying, and shalom.